Less than 1% of humanity live in environments that are filled with snow and ice. And research has also shown that one can die within an hour of being exposed to extreme coldness. But what if you're exposed to this environment? How will you survive? So this is actually my first time watching
Steven's
this.
wife was recently diagnosed with cancer. So right now Steven's got a lot on his plate, taking care of his wife and his 4 kids. So I thought I might step in and do a little YouTube video for him so he can worry about one thing at a time.
Oh, what a nice friend though. This is my first time actually reacting to this. I've seen so many content creators actually reacting to this. So, and we need to learn something.
And so here I am in the interior.
Y'all need to understand.
No tent, no sleeping bag, and I'm going to be sleeping in the middle of a snowstorm. I've got about 2 hours to build a shelter and gather enough firewood to last me 17 hours of darkness. Oh, and because this is Steven's channel, I will be doing a little bit of gear review along the way. So come along for the ride.
Yo, Chassis, what we are here for, we are not just actually watching or reacting, but even not subscribe to this channel, just hit the subscribe button quickly. But because we want to learn also.
It's gonna be a good time.
My goodness.
Destination is on the left.
Which city is this, chat? Is it gonna be like Antarctica, Ireland, or where? You're supposed to know all these things. Even when I don't know.
Man, I'm getting a late start today. It's almost 2 o'clock and the sun's gonna set at 4. Whew.
Oh my goodness.
Give the ice the old stomp test. The ice on creeks.
It's also snowy.
It's really unpredictable. Some places it'll be feet thick and the other places it'll be super thin. Just kind of don't know. Oh, look at this.
Okay.
There's an otter right there. See him?
Is that water?
Look at him. He's scooting on his belly right there. You can see where the water's punched up through the ice and it's flowing across the top of the ice. Sketchy stuff, man. We don't want to be over there. The creek's getting really close to frozen.
Is it going to be like a sea? Is it actually a sea? Chassis, what if in 2030 there happens like a kind of storm though, and everywhere becomes like this? How are you all going to do?
You can tell right now that there's
Antarctica brought you everywhere.
Way to get down this hill. I've burned up a lot of time. It's getting close to sunset. I need to really find a place to camp. It's really hard to gather materials in the dark.
My goodness.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh,
Yo, that's going to be a nice spot
big
though.
Birch tree just tipped over. And it's...
If I were the person like cutting down, no, I don't actually have an survival experience though, but I can survive anyway.
Hold up.
I think.
Wall of dirt. It's a great place to build your shelter. One, because it's a wall that I don't have to make. Another nice part is that area underneath the root ball. You know, that's bare ground.
Yeah, that would have been a place that I would love to stay though.
There's a lot of clay and rocks, and birch trees don't grow in swamps. So I know if I build a fire here, it's not going to thaw out a swamp and turn into a mud hole. There's just tons of dead wood around here, so plenty of fuel for a fire and materials for my shelter.
Oh.
Alright.
That's a
Well,
so.
in honor of Steven, I thought I would do a little bit of gear review while I camp. If you guys are looking for a camp saw, hands down the best one on the market is the Agawa. This is the Boreal. They're just indestructible, high quality saws.
So, child, write it down. The first thing you gotta take is a saw.
I've had this thing for years. I only need to change the saw blade about once every year or two. There's a number of copycats out there now, but this is the original. This is the best.
Yo.
How you emphasize how much of a time crunch I'm in right now. I've got about 2.5 hours before it's dark. So in the next 2 hours, I need.
So yo, 2.5 hours before it gets dark. Are we gonna do it?
to cut enough wood to build my shelter. And
Wait, child. So you basically got like 2 hours to prepare whatever you want to prepare.
Supply my fire to keep me warm all night long. So what I do is I just gather all the wood I can, throw it in a pile near the shelter, and then if the sun goes down on me, I can sit there and work on it next to the fire instead of wandering around in the dark looking for trees I can't see.
Nice idea, man. Nice idea. Oh.
There's a lot of dead birch here. Birch trees burn a lot hotter and longer than spruce trees, so I'll need much less birch firewood than I would spruce.
That we need not to be thoughts. Thoughts, not thoughts. Thoughts, not thoughts. I'm not an English guy, so y'all pardon me.
Tree came down and knocked my glasses off.
Oh,
Somewhere down here, I think.
just imagine everywhere being filled up with snow. And the snow is still falling. I've never experienced that though.
All right, I'm gonna put them in my pocket. Well, the birch trees will make good firewood, but I need the spruce trees for my structure. I think I'm gonna cut that one.
Oh, for the structure, this structure gonna be like? If you were actually one without things, how are you gonna construct it? Just watch it till you know.
That one.
Starter, not total. Starter. Nice camping ground.
Tell you what, guys, it's getting dark quick. I need to put some vigor in my step. There's a couple nice dead trees.
2 hours before it gets dark, but already getting dark. I wonder how this house is gonna be like, though. Because as for me, I'll just put it like kind of triangle pattern. And when I put that, it's gonna be awesome.
Whew, I need to get a fire going. It's getting dark. I am soaked through and the temperature's gonna drop here once the sun goes down. So I need a nice fire before I start freezing up. I gotta be really careful.
Wait, child. Does snow actually feel like a lot of ice particles that fall around, or how does it look like sand particles?
Where I put my
Does
feet
it?
down, the snow will bury them so quick and then you can't find them and then you're in real trouble. Let's get the snow out.
You'll be writing in the comment section. I just really want to know though.
Getting old, I keep having to put my glasses on my head.
Yo, like, I might actually be like so ignorant about it, but I legitimately actually want to learn.
And I'll tell you what, it is really wet out here.
It's not in my place though.
Covered in ice. Can be really challenging to start.
You don't
a fire.
understand all
I'm going
this.
to use one of these Duraflame fire starters. Really love these things. They're waterproof,
Fire starters.
windproof, they burn like the devil, and they're super duper light. They're about the same weight as styrofoam. And take a little stick and wrap some
Styrofoam.
cotton
I don't
all
even know
around
that.
it. I use it like a
Oh,
little torch.
okay.
Oh, my hands are shaking.
Oh, that means you really need the fire quick. ASAP. Oh, what would you burn down where you're?
Go
Okay.
through and knock off
Oh,
the-
I get it.
the limbs
That
and
wasn't
pieces go
too
in the fire. The parts I'm going to use to build my shelter, I lean up against the root ball, let those dry next to the fire so they're nice and warm and dry.
Oh. Oh. I'll just put myself there.
I had my headlamp around my neck for when it gets dark, and a branch snagged it and shot my headlamp into the snow. And I see it flew around somewhere around here.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
What if things just falling off? Pretty well, some of the one you fell. Perhaps in Nigeria would say your village. Perhaps in Nigeria would say Your village will actually want it
Oh,
fell.
that's a toasty fire. I'm gonna be sleeping tonight right where this fire is. All the dirt in this giant root ball and all the dirt underneath the fire is storing massive amounts of heat energy.
I just got an
The more
idea
heat
for
I can dump
thumbnail.
into the ground and into this root ball, the warmer I'm gonna sleep tonight. If you wanna stay warm when camping, what's underneath you makes a big difference. I'd rather sleep on warm ground without a sleeping bag than sleep on cold ground with a sleeping bag. It makes that much of a difference. All right, enough talking. I gotta keep processing these logs.
Yo, I heard that. Sleep on warm ground without a sleeping bag, or dang, a sleeping bag on a cold ground. It's better though. Yo, hopefully we're not just learning. You're watching. We're not just
I'm
watching.
exhausted and hungry. Haven't eaten since breakfast. Start drying my jacket.
Fasting,
Got myself a little lunch
but a little what?
snack here. This is a gutuk. It's a native Alaskan
Akuta.
dish. Sometimes
Aguda. Aguda. Akuta. Some person gonna call this akuta, but they're calling aguda.
it's called Eskimo ice
Aguda.
cream. You take wild berries and raw fish, and you whip it
Ripe berry and raw fish.
up with snow and Crisco and sugar. And I got
Snow,
some
Crisco,
Pilot
and sugar.
shelf-stable cracker that's
Huh.
really common up here in Alaska. Oh, it's cold. My gutuk kind of
How are you
froze
gonna
solid a little
put
bit.
sugar in
Honestly,
the
it's
food?
pretty good. And it's not as fishy as you'd think.
I've never actually eaten the food where you cook and then you put sugar inside. The only thing we use sugar for is if we want to soak gari or we want to drink tea. Or pap, yeah. You don't just put sugar and want to randomly in your food. And then you talk about putting strawberry inside your food that you're cooking. Bro, those things are meant to be eaten like that. We don't even cook them. If you even see strawberry today. Not that common though. There are there are strawberry, but they're not that common though.
I thawed out the ground and heated up the root ball. Now I've moved the fire right here. Typically when I do this, I'd let that fire burn down against the root ball for like 5-6 hours. But it's pretty mild tonight, so about an hour and a half of burning should be all right. But now I need to go ahead and make my bed.
Oh, wow! Imagine he's feeling okay. He's gonna lie down tonight on fire. This boy is on fire. Oh, I thought he's gonna lie down on fire, so that we see this boy is on fire. Not girl again. That's a nice bed, wooden bed. But your body's gonna feel
really
it.
warm, but this bed is hard on the back. I am going to try to do something.
That's why you call people that have money, but they just want to go experience travels for fun. Many YouTubers do this, and I know that's what actually brought them money.
About that. I'm going to
And I enjoy it.
gather some sort of
Adventure is actually nice.
I'm getting too old for this.
Oh,
There's tons of these cranberry bushes around my campsite.
Cranberry.
And I think if I gather up a bunch of those, I can make something slightly more comfortable. Plus I can eat a few cranberries. Cranberries aren't the best to eat straight off the bush. They're pretty tart, but after the first frost or two, they taste a little better. Let's do it.
oh. Just get put that and lie down. It's when put and lie down, it generally becomes a form. Something you gotta enjoy.
Better.
That was definitely better.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
A little lumpy
Some-
though, but man, that is better.
Oh my
Man,
goodness.
that feels pretty darn good. And by using green branches, I'm much less likely to wake up in the middle of the night on fire. So that's important. I'm getting
Oh,
old.
he's supposed to do that so that we say, oh boy, he's on fire though.
So I brought a little bit of a luxury item with
You
me.
understand? You understand what I'm saying?
Caribou hide.
Caribou,
Caribou hides are really bulky, but they're very light.
caribou
Probably the best animal hide you
hides.
can sleep on. Oh,
Everything is gonna
man, I'm
be.
tired.
But I don't know mosquitoes because those are some of the things that you watch out for. Big animals might not actually come, bro, but those tiny things might disturb your life.
Oh, starting to snow again. I might pull a tarp out. I really don't want to get my bed wet.
Oh,
Pretty basic lightweight nylon tarp. I think QU makes it.
okay. Okay. I actually thought there was no tent. Is that not?
Now I need to chop up some firewood.
Perhaps that's not what.
Firewood to last me till sun up at 9 in the morning. So let's see, that's that's about 15 hours.
15 hours of sleep? Ooh. You gotta be strong. To pull off some shit like this, you gotta. Oh my god, I use that.
That wall helps reflect heat back towards me, so it makes the fire more efficient, and it also keeps the
Wow.
wind from blowing the smoke into my shelter. So don't like getting
Wow.
smoked out in the middle of the night. Oh man, I need a rest. Really glad that it's not blowing too hard, and I'm dry
But bro, watch out for those animals.
right
No,
out.
y'all might not.
So I'm feeling nice and toasty.
Y'all might not actually be afraid of
I'll
those
tell you what,
things.
guys, I really like these Hyperlight bags. The Hyperlight bags are not the lightest bags on the market, but they're close. But they're a heck of a lot more durable and a lot more comfortable than the lightest bags on the market. So if you want a functional bag that can hold a lot of gear, especially for winter camping, this is
No, we don't know. Okay,
all right, I brought
That
the
is
thermometer
part of
along.
it.
We're gonna see how much warmer
That's
it is
part of
in
the
the
training.
shelter versus outside. So first I'm gonna put this outside.
chassis. I don't want to say no. That's not what we're looking for. But I discovered that's part of the training: survival, camping in snowstorm. How are you gonna survive it without having this? I don't know if that's another one.
Acclimate.
But what is that?
And let's go get some snow. Lots of fresh snow to choose from.
What are you gonna do? Use that for?
I think it's time to start making some dinner.
Wait, child. Isn't that snow is actually like ice particles? Ice particles. Those that are crushed to like sand.
Alrighty.
Because it's
Brought a
boiling
beef
down.
steak from home. I think this is the
Is it gonna
last
become
one I
water?
have. Got some potatoes.
Yeah, I've heard.
Smoked salmon. Looks a little
Wait, I've actually heard that it do turn to water
frozen.
when
so I'm gonna
salty.
Stick it by the fire
Right?
to warm up. And I brought along something special. This is a ball of pork fat. Now wait, hear me out. 6 months ago, I took this pork fat and I ground it up till it was nice and smooth and I kneaded it into a ball. Then I chopped up a whole bunch of basil, cilantro, and parsley and I mixed it into this pork fat and added a ton of garlic salt. I did that 6 months ago and the herbs inside it are still fresh. Pure fat is a natural preservative. If you coat something in lard, it doesn't go bad very quickly. I'm gonna use this to cook my steak and I'm gonna go ahead and make a stew with it. But I am
Pork
looking forward to
fat?
this. Let's see. Oh,
Ooh, that's
all of that snow melted down to just a couple cups. Oh, I'm gonna have to melt a lot of snow.
ooh. A lot of
I
you
got
gotta
some bread
go
flour and yeast in a Ziploc bag. I'm gonna add some warm water, and by tomorrow morning, I'm
overnight.
gonna have fresh
Camping.
bread for my breakfast. You just add bread flour and yeast.
Child, some of them might be like, why do they actually title that this? What a title. But we're learning how to survive in that. So I try surviving.
Don't even need to measure it. Put a small dash, put a big spoonful, doesn't matter. Once it's mixed up pretty good, I just stick it somewhere where it won't freeze and it'll be ready by tomorrow morning.
What's that?
I'm gonna cook some of this mousse like a steak, and some of it I'm gonna put in my stew. If you're looking for healthy, high protein foods, it's hard to beat moose. A while ago, I got tired of putting all my condiments and spices in little camping bottles, and I ended up just going on Amazon.com, and you can get the little things of spices and condiments that you get at, 7-Elevens and restaurants and stuff. It saves me so much time and energy. It's lighter too.
That's too tiny though.
I made this thing a couple years ago. It's just a piece of weldable sheet metal that I went and seasoned like you would cast iron. Works really good. I add the moose meat.
Oh.
I use a little bit of this lard to grease my pan. Throw in some potatoes. It's getting cold outside, and I'm not moving around as much as I used to. Yeah, that feels better. I should go check on the thermometer. 25 degrees Fahrenheit or -5 degrees Celsius, so not very cold. Not
-5 degrees Celsius? And that's not very cold. What? Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha.
too bad. Let's see what temperature.
-5 degrees Celsius.
There next to my bed.
-5 degrees
Look at that, it's about
Celsius.
55 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius. I wouldn't call it hot, but it's certainly a lot warmer than out there in the snow. All right. I'm gonna put a
6 degrees.
piece of pilot bread in here, and it'll thicken up the soup, make it a little bit more like a stew.
No way.
The smoked salmon's from my buddy John up in Nome. Man, he makes some killer smoked salmon.
No way, child. Just imagine. I know your mother actually have experienced worst weather. Okay? But all of you have ever experienced is staying in hot environment where the place is so hot that you need cold weather.
That smells amazing. Look at that.
It's just nice here. It's just
That
neat.
is not bad. It's not too shabby. I didn't ruin it.
Just eating me. I wonder how this tastes like.
Moose steak, moose and potato stew, smoked salmon, and pilot bread. We're leaning heavy into the Alaskan food theme. Moose is good.
Alaska. Oh, actually heard Alaska is always much more colder. Yeah.
That
Right?
stew is really good. That turned out really well. Oh, all the herbs and garlic flavor in there and the fat. Oh, man, that is good. I'd love to try doing that stew again with like a rabbit or a ptarmigan or something. Man, that'd be so good on a hunting trip. That was a lot of food. Chocolate covered almonds just to leave a nice taste in my mouth.
Chocolate covered almonds.
Tell you what, guys, another product I like a lot is these solid.
You'll just be taking notes. You'll be saying like fun, entertainment, or learning also.
Salmon tundras. They're rated to -20 and they're built like a hiking boot. So if you want something you can hike in, you can snowshoe in, but you need it for serious cold too, these things are hard to beat. There's warmer boots on the market and there's better hiking boots on the market. But if you need a warm hiking boot, not much else. They've held up really well too. I've had them for about 2 or 3 years. I'm constantly standing in the fire and kicking stuff. They haven't caught on fire yet. Oh.
I never caught on fire yet.
Need to go do the dishes before this freezes.
Oh. So washing.
Now that I'm done cooking, I stoked up the fire and temperatures.
Oh, you'll learn another thing. You finish eating. The next thing is for you to wash your dish. You don't just throw them around.
Gone up nicely. Says now the shelter's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius, so It's cozy. My back is done. I'm gonna take some Advil and just relax. Busting out one of my favorite products. These are adhesive body warmers from Hot Hands. The side that's not facing the fire is always a little bit cold, so I put one of these on my lower back. It helps keep me warm.
My goodness.
Gloves drying. Well, I'm tired, full, warm, and dry. It's time to get some sleep. Other than that otter, I haven't seen any signs of any animals, so I think it's just gonna be me tonight.
Except a bear just comes. A bear just comes and be like, hello, friend, with a tiny little claws, long what? Big claws.
I think it's time
Okay.
to go to bed.
Patting on your back.
In the morning.
And now this is not morning, 2:30 a.m. I'm still asleep. Or perhaps editing a video.
Woke up and my wood pile was on fire. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Thank God it woke up. And now it's morning time. Morning. Spending overnight surviving overnight camping in. No, that's not what I want to say.
Tell you what, this shelter was an absolute success. It was so toasty warm and my back doesn't hurt. Having the twigs is a little bit of a spring, and the caribou hide made all the difference in the world. Also helps that it was pretty warm last night. I think it only got down to like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been snowing on and off all night long. So I put my pot down here and been catching water that's been melting off my shelter.
Oh,
I think
that's
I need to get up and start getting some breakfast made. My bread dough's looking pretty good.
Last day, we gonna go celebrating. I couldn't sing though, but you've been making everybody feel good. I know somebody can actually write a comment. Say, oh, thank you, nice work. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, somebody really commented on what I was doing. Oh, I feel so good. Wow, that was good. Thank you for the comment, though. He's subscribed.
Got a little jar full of powdered tang. If you guys grew up in the 90s, or if you live in Alaska, you probably know what tang is. But hot tang is very much a thing here. Hot tang in a cow horn mug with substantial amounts of
Cow horn.
putting in it.
What?
Ooh, that's hot. Add a little snow. I really like this mug. I made it out of a cow horn. Super easy. It's not the most practical backpacking cup, but it
That is crazy.
looks awesome.
I mean, I should sell something like that because plenty of cows. Yeah, I know. I can do that. And plenty of cows, just selling them off. Plenty of cows and plenty of people gonna watch it. I'm there like, oh, to be like, oh, I love this thing. I want to have cow horn mug, and I'll be like, oh, plenty of eating item stuff. Just go to the store and download everything, and they'll be like, oh, I really like it. No, send me one. So I really want to be like, oh, send me one, and I'll be like, oh, I want to send you one, $10 each. That's still small.
All right, I got some.
I know some of y'all have money. I'm selling it cheap for y'all. $10.
Warm
No, not
campfire
$10, $50.
melted butter
Or
and
$100.
amazing. Every time I think about campers eating instant oatmeal for breakfast, it makes me sad.
Just enjoying food.
Well, this has been a great trip and a great shelter, but I need to pack up and get out of here. And I'm a little worried that my car is buried. It snowed a lot more than the weatherman was suggesting, and I might have some difficulty getting my car out of that parking lot, especially if the plow buried me. That'll be fun to see what happens. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you'll check out more of the videos here.
Wait, let's see what happens.
He's done a great job making some awesome gear review and gear testing videos. I have bought more than one tent because of Steven's reviews. But Steven and his family have a lot on their plate right now, and I think it would mean a lot to them if we showed our support by clicking that subscribe button and watching a few of those videos. But I think it's time to get this place cleaned up.
Oh. Just keep over to let it just finish. Oh, I love it when fire explode. Y'all looking at that? Whoa, that scene. This is crazy.
All right, now I gotta go hike back to the car and see if I can get it out of that parking lot.
Okay, let's see what's
about
now.
8 inches of snow
Oh, you with
when
this
I
guy.
walked in. It's a little bit trickier. Man.
Oh, you're a nice guy. Just use.
It's kind of hard to see where the road is and where the ditch is. So I put my shovel right on the edge of the ditch, so I know I have to drive to the right of the shovel. Turn on all-wheel drive, turn off traction control, and give it lots of gas. Whew. Old Kia didn't let me down. Well, that's about it. I'm heading home. Make sure to check out more videos from the My Life Outdoors YouTube channel. I'll see you guys later.
Dad.